Keep moving, got to keep on moving on. Keep going on, got to keep on moving on.
All can make it
in life,
got to get focused.
Keep on moving,
Sky is the limit.
You got to get there, keep moving, keep marching on.
You can make it
in life,
you got to get focused.
Keep on moving,
Sky is the limit.
You got to get there, keep moving, keep marching on.
Keep on moving,
keep moving, keep marching on.
It's right about that time when we get to discuss matters concerning disability. This is definitely Able Differently, where we take charge.
It is said that every cloud has a silver lining and that every person with disability has a talent that if it's nurtured very well, it can be a source of income, not only income, but pride. Today, we focus our attention on nurturing talents. I am your host, Caxton Associate.
And I'm Jane Theory.
Kariobangi.
Keep moving, keep marching on.
Joseph Kamau, popular by the name DJ Skylar, is physically challenged. After his primary education, he pursued his dream to become a disc jockey. Take a look at this story.
Joseph Kamau Wanjiku is the second born and the only boy in a family of 3.
1994, I'm 23 years old. Quarter two.
He was diagnosed with cerebral palsy when he was still young, but his mother did not give up on him. Instead, she brought him up just like the other siblings, and he went to school normally.
The condition is cerebral palsy. Nilizaliwa nayo. Nilianza shule mwaka 2005 Nakuru, then nikatoka Nakuru nikaingia Jaitown.
However, after his primary education, he decided to pursue his dream of being a disc jockey.
I was inspired by DJ Kariobangi. Yeah. Vile mix zake zinasikiza kwa mad hivyo nikaanza kusema pia mimi naweza kuwa DJ. Ndio nikaamua kutoka kitambo nikiwa mdogo nikaamua nitakuwa DJ one day.
He appreciates his mother who gave him the full support that he needed.
Anatujulia hari ananisupport sana kama yo DJ. Amenisupport sana kunilipia shule hivyo.
Getting an academy to enroll for the classes was not an easy thing, as every school he approached turned him down.
Kama DJ ndio ninafanya kazi yangu. So my mom alikuwa na rafiki anajuana na DJ wengi, tukajaribu DJ Academy wakakata, tukajaribu Homeboy wakakata.
He was lucky to get Platinum Royal, and his journey started there.
All of a sudden, tukaingia Platinum Royal. Wakaniita interview, wakaniona vile niko, kasema ni sawa utanifunza. Nilipoa nili appreciate sana na mama alifurahia sana.
He took his classes seriously because this was a rare opportunity and he was not going to waste it.
So I'm singing this song for him, baby. If you love me, you wouldn't lie. If you love me, would've made me cry. If you really love me, you would try.
nilikuwa naamka mapema sana najitayarisha, then naenda na kujua saa 2 nafika Ngong Road saa 3:30 hivi. Naanza shule, naanza lesson saa 5 namaliza saa 6 saa 7.
Admitting Joseph at Platinum Royal was another opportunity and a new lesson to his teacher, as DJ San explained.
Platinum Royal, and especially the DJ, personally I'm a Christian DJ, I'm a gospel DJ. So after amenieleza hiyo story yake, kuna hiyo aspect ya okay, God, mbona basi ukampatia hiyo aje kuwa DJ, you know. So it took another move yenye kama ningekutu any other DJ ningesema you know, he was the first one. Then nikamwambia God, I want to learn from him as well, cause ni amazing kuona venye unampatia tu hiyo aje kutaka kuwa DJ. So yeye ndo alikuwa kwanza na amenipatia, it has been a brain opening thing.
Above all, they thank God for him because he has opened up the scope of their teaching, and San is confident that Joseph's future as a DJ is a bright one.
After training, your time span, for me nili feel bado ana need more. Like DJing is basically a daily thing. Unajua huwezi learn leo alafu useme mimi nimekuwa DJ so no more practice. Like even for me kuna vitu mi learn on daily basis because we live in a technology world, so every day kuna new softwares zinakam, kuna nini, so ana need hiyo work, but I can confidently say anaweza cheza mahali, anaweza enda gig, anaweza cheza.
Joseph is through with his classes. However, he still accompanies his teachers as they work.
Kwa DJ Academy utapata student ana come 1.5 months ameshamaliza course yake, so itabidi tu ana do hiyo practice. But for him ulikuwa unapata ile capability ya kuhandle hata the 2 hours ilikuwa saa zingine noma, so tulikuwa tunaenda na pace yake, na hata tulimuondoa from the main academy tukamleta in our office place. Tutakuwa tuna hiyo bond, atakuwa na feel unika bro yangu.
As an artist, it is imperative for him to have an artistic name, and he calls himself DJ Skylar K.
Jina DJ nilianza na jina ya DJ Joshua. Kwanza nikaona ya DJ haingiani na mix zangu. Then nikakuja DJ Prince. Nikaona jina yangu mtu mwingine na mimi nilikuwa nataka jina unique. Haina mtu. Nikakuja DJ. Sasa nilikuwa ni DJ Skylar.
He believes that he is up to the challenge of DJing and sees himself entertaining people not only in Kenya but the rest of the world.
Yes, najiona nikiwa DJ mnoma sana. Mix hadi nje ya Kenya. Naenda hadi ya Nairobi mix. Yeah.
DJ Skylar is very confident, and his message to the whole world is,
Kuna message moja nataka kusema. Disability is a disability. We are able differently. Kama wewe unafanya kitu DJ sana nafanya. Kuna watu wengine wameweka watoto wao kwa nyumba ati kwa sababu ni disabled. Watu wani wapeleke pahali wanaweza fanya kitu. Then tuko voting time.
In today's quote, we take a look at the quote that goes, "Your talent comes from God, and whatever you do is a gift to Him." What do you think about this quote, Jenny?
Basically, it just tells us how much God has given unto us.
Yes.
And as human beings, as long as we are on this planet, we need to actually make sure we maximize on
Yes.
the talents that we were given by God, because in turn we end up, giving rewards back to the God, to our God, the Father. Yes. So if you're gifted by God, if you've been given a talent in singing,
Yes.
you should make sure you maximize, make sure you thrive in that talent,
Yeah.
because in the end, when you sing for God and you entertain every other person on this world using the gift that you are given by God,
Yes.
the talent, in the end, you're actually giving back to God.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's basically it.
Thank you. And they say that whatever we do in this world, let us do to glorify and to honor the Father that is in heaven, that is our Father God. Let us take a short break. We will be right back.
Keep moving, keep marching on. Keep moving, keep marching on.
Welcome back. If you have just joined us, you are watching Able Differently, where we always take charge. Dennis Cheruyiot is an IT consultant who is visually impaired. He is determined to thrive in this industry. Take a look at his story.
Dennis Cheruyiot, a graduate of 2016 from Kenyatta University, wasn't born blind, but rather suffered from a condition that deprived him of his sight gradually.
I was not born blind. My condition is there's a disease called, or a condition called keratoconus, where the cornea bulges, and if you try and look through my eyes, you can see the cornea, it's not round as the normal cornea. It's kind of oval, so the images are not perceived to the hindbrain. Yeah.
At exactly 3 years of age, his eyes problem began. Although he had doctors come in to treat him, little was done, as even they could not identify the problem immediately.
When I was 3 years, I developed some complications. I could not see clearly at the blackboard, and my parents had to intervene, so we went to Kikuyu Eye Hospital. They could not trace the condition. At first they told us it was leukemia, and with time it would heal, but as the time progressed, it worsened. Until one day when late in 2006, when I was in class 8, is when they discovered the condition. Now they told us the cornea had started bulging, and the remedy was only cornea transplant, which in Kenya is a bit expensive. Yeah.
For many years, Dennis lived with an eye problem that was not addressed, and upon reaching his final years of high school, he unfortunately lost his sight completely.
I was in class 3. It was in around 2000, yeah. 2000. I was in class 3, and at that time, now it was really worsening because I could not read, but I could walk. Even up to class 8, I could walk around, see images, see people. I could even identify a person. But lately in Form 4, when it worsened, I could not play football, I could not see anything up to now. So I'm waiting for maybe one day the NHIF might be able to accommodate such huge expenses for surgeries.
He was once diagnosed with leukemia, and the wrong diagnosis just made the situation more complicated. In the meantime, he joined a special school in which, despite his difficulties, he fell in love with Braille.
Not really treatment, but you can say checkups. At first, I told you they said it was leukemia. Yeah. So they were trying to locate if this leukemia, is it real? Does it exist? So they told us at a tender age, they could not really tell the extent of the harm. So we had to wait for some years. But when I was in class 8, they really came out clearly and told us, no, it's not leukemia. It's a problem with the cornea. Yeah. So after I learned from nursery to standard 3 in a normal school, And when we went to Kikuyu High Hospital, they gave us a referral to St. Order School for the Blind in Siaya. And I had to go and start in class 1.
Again.
Yeah. So in the year 2000, I went back to class 1, but miraculously, they saw that I was able, and I went back to class 3. I learned Braille in the first month, and it was very comfortable. I could not strain writing. In fact, when I went to St. Order, they gave me a pen and a paper. I told them, no, I came here for some special kind of writing.
Yeah.
So they gave me Braille, and I really embraced Braille. I liked Braille because I could now write without straining. So I finished St. Order in 2008, and I passed my KCPE. I went to Thika School for the Blind in 2007. I graduated in 2010. Yeah, and I joined KU in 2012.
Nice.
Yes.
Dennis did well at the Thika School for the Blind and proceeded to join Kenyatta University, although he preferred to study sociology and gender. Things did not go as planned.
In KCSE, I got a B-. Yeah, and it was that time when the government started this affirmative action where they were paying for people with disability who had scored a C+ and above. So I got that chance to come to KU. Yeah, I decided, but the government or the institution responsible went against my wish.
What was your wish?
I wanted to study sociology and gender, but I had to study special need education. So it's like I was struggling to study what I had not prepared myself to. But in the long run, I'm comfortable with it. I'm happy I'm finished. Yesterday, remember we were learning about contraction.
The firstborn and the only son in a family of 7 children is lucky to have been brought up in a supportive family where both parents accepted and loved him fully.
Our family, we are 7 children, so we are 9 plus my mom and my dad. They are very supportive. In fact, we've not had these wrangles where in many African communities they start blaming that you are the one who was cast, you are the one who came with these kind of disabilities. No, they really accepted. And I think what made them become with this kind of spirit is because when I was in St. Order, they were organizing a conference and seminars where parents would come together, share their problems. So you know, when you come and tell them, I have a son with this kind of problem, another man with another problem, so you kind of see, no, it's not only me who is undergoing some challenges. Kumbe there are other people who are even with worse conditions. So it really motivated them, and they accepted. Even my sisters, I don't have a brother, I'm the firstborn. So my sisters, they are very accommodative, and I've been an inspiration to them. They really want to work hard and go to a university. You know, I always tell them, I managed to go to a university and I have a disability. So work with that challenge. Make sure you do better than me because you are able.
Dennis' journey has been long and he still has a long way to go. But he looks forward to one day changing the world through sensitization, which he believes is one area in dire need of transformation.
Honestly, the big part that needs some kind of enlightenment is, say, sensitization, whereby we visit many institutions telling them the ability within people with disability, how they can empower them. See, there's a body charge with that, but it's not working. Yeah, They get the taxpayers' money. They pay their bills, but they are not working. So it's very unfortunate. But what I'll do personally is sensitization. After sensitization, they can learn. Even if you are given a person with autism, say autism, and then you are told, employ this person in your institution. Now you'll start wondering, what can I do with this person? But even in overseas countries, I saw people with autism working.
Keep moving, keep marching on.
PCEA Kariobangi South Church organized a Disability Awareness Sunday. This has been their culture to ensure that the community is sensitive to matters regarding persons with disability. Take a look at that story.
Awareness is one great thing that helps the society to have an upper hand in matters that pertain the day-to-day activities. Several institutions have not been left behind to such matters, and PCEA Kariobangi South Church is one of them.
When we started this group in our church, we have seen a tremendous group. The last 3 or 4 years when the group was started at Kariobangi South by our Reverend Dr. John Geshero, and we have seen the growth.
It has become a norm to them to have Disability Awareness Sundays. In the church, persons with disabilities are a part of the congregation and are included in every activity of the church.
Siku ya leo tulikuwa tumepanga tuwe na siku ya awareness ya disability, ili hata washirika wale wengine katika kanisa hili wajue kwamba tunao hawa watu katika jamii na tunaishi na hawa watu, na ni watu ambao wana vifaa na wana vipawa mbalimbali. Wengine waweza kuwa hawezi kutembea, lakini Mungu amewabariki na vipawa vya uimbaji.
During these Sundays, there are presentations from persons with disabilities where they are able to showcase their talents.
Mungu nakushukuru, ninakuinua. Mungu nakushukuru, ninakuinua. Ni wewe umefungua milango ya maisha yangu. Ni wewe umefungua milango ya maisha yangu.
Leo nimeifurahia sana sababu vile tunaendelea tukiinvolviwa kwa watu wengine, pia tunaenda tukiona tumekubalika in society, sababu kuna watu wengine kuna wakati hatukuwa tumekubalika na society sana, lakini saa hii vile tunaenda tukikutana na watu wengine huku nje, tunaona tunakubalika.
The congregation is also educated on how to live and interact with each other. One thing that has been given much importance is the sign language, which is now being taken as the third language after Kiswahili and English.
The name is Deaf Ministry, but it covers all ministry. We have different persons with disabilities. We've had several activities happening in the ministry. We teach free sign language to parents who have children with deafness because we want them to empower their children through communication. We also teach sign language to other people who may be interested.
Also, the challenges that persons with visual impairment go through as they keep up with the rest of the world is highly emphasized.
The church has done is really, it has supported us by, financially, because we cannot move, we cannot visit these schools without being supported by the church, and it has really supported. We want to thank the PCEA Kariobangi South session because of being on our side every time we put our request, and they are always there for us.
At the end of the day, the society will always agree that despite our different abilities, there are those that need to be embraced in order to achieve their full potential.
Unapomhurumia haumsaidii. Kile kitu unachohitaji kufanya ni kumuhimiza na kumuonyesha kwamba haijaisha, all is not lost. Ana uwezo wa jambo lingine. Anaweza kosa kutembea lakini ana uwezo wa jambo lingine. Anaweza kosa kusikia lakini akona jambo lingine. Kwa hivyo ni vizuri jamii kwa jumla iwakubali hawa watu ya kwamba tunaishi na wao ni wetu. Tuwaonyeshe upendo na Mungu azidi kudhihirika katika kila jambo tunalolifanya.
Let us take a look at the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities.
The UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities states that state parties recognize the rights of persons with disabilities to work on an equal basis with others. This includes the right to the opportunity to gain a living by work freely chosen or accepted in a labor market and work environment that is open, inclusive and accessible to persons with disabilities.
Well, this is where we come to the end of the program. However, the conversation doesn't stop here.
And remember that you can always visit our social media platforms, that is Facebook, Abled Differently, or send in your comments, questions on the number 22162, starting with capital AD. I've been your host, Caxton Osozie.
And Jane Theory.
Goodbye.
At the end of the road, though the walk is tougher, sijafa moyo, natamani sana future, and so I'm on the go. I'm never gonna give up, I got to keep hope alive.